Okay, thanks for joining the video. Today we're going to play around with some style references. Now, this is a way that you can create similar images using a style of a particular image that you've uploaded or have created in Midjourney. And we're going to use this surprise cow and make other barnyard animals that are just as surprised as this cow using the style reference command, right? So here's what we want to do. First, let's go ahead and grab the image, right? So we're going to say copy image address, and we're going to paste that in here in a minute, but we're going to throw the prompt in, and instead of cow, we're going to say, what's another barnyard animal? We're going to say goat. In fact, let's do a couple animals. Let's just do goat. Let's do goat, chicken. Let's say rooster. And we'll also say, what's another barnyard animal? Pig. And we're going to do the style reference, right? So we put that in. That's your sref. And then we're going to give it a little weight, right? So we're going to say SV4, and we're going to give it some style weights. Now, the more style weight you give it, the closer or more creative it gets for the larger numbers. So smaller numbers, it's more exact. Higher numbers, it's more creative. So we're going to say style weight, and we're going to say 0, 250, 500, 750, and 1,000. All right, this is going to give us a bunch of stuff with a goat, a rooster, and a pig with some different style weights, but everything's going to be based on our surprise cow. And here we go. So this is making 15 images times 4, right? So this is going to be 60 images. And you can see here we go. We've launched it and it's busy making everything. And we're going to pull out our favorites of the 3 different animals. And you can see what's really great about Midjourney, especially on the new Midjourney Alpha that I'm using, is that it segregates everything by the different prompts, right? So here is all the goats, and then here's all the roosters, and then here's all the pigs, okay? So what we're going to, and here's how I like to do it. I like to start with the first one, and it's almost done making it. Give it 2 seconds here for it to load. And what it's doing, of course, is starts off with the style weight at 0, and then it gives us a 250. And it's almost done here. Now, your results are, of course, based on how many people are using Midjourney and the level of account you have and your internet connection and a bunch of stuff, right? So as we're waiting on this, we're going to go ahead and upscale the kind of the ones that we like the best for each different animal. And here we go. Now that that's complete, I'm just going to scroll through these and find the ones I like the best. That one's kind of cool. I'm looking for something that's a caricature and kind of funny, and I like that one. That's going to be the winner, I bet. Let's double check. That one's kind of good. What's you like better? That one? That one's kind of happy looking. That's kind of surprised. Kind of like the happy, don't you? What else do we got? All right. So I think the happy goat's going to win. Where'd that go? It's right there. So we're going to upscale that. And then we'll zip up here to the chickens, the roosters. Which one do you like the best? I kind of like this one. Where'd it go? That one. And then finally, let's check the pigs out. I like that one just because it's got a big nose. And all right, some of these are kind of silly. Let's pick the one with the big nose. That one's just hilarious to me. Upscale subtle. All right, so here are our top three. We'll just back it out so you can see everything. And you can see that this really matches our surprise cow that we start with. We are getting some good images. So if we're trying to make a whole barnyard scene, it's better to do each individual animal on its own because that's going to give you better creative control over the situation. And here we've got a goat, a chicken, and a pig to go with our cow. And that's going to make a really cool montage image. All right, so hey, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the Midjourney Experience newsletter for more tips and ideas about how to use the program better. Thanks for watching.